again with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to create this really pretty, fresh, natural look for just, you know, staying at home, and in my case, staying at home and taking photos. Before we get started with this video, I do want to give a shout out to Sephora Collection for sponsoring this video. If I go too many days without doing some basic grooming, I'll feel like a slob. So it's really nice to just put on like a light layer of makeup sometimes and, you know, just look a little bit fresh and like more put together even when you're at home. I'm learning very quickly. And my mom tried to teach me this when I was younger, but I was like, you don't know what you're saying. But as I got older, I realized, and especially like during now that I'm like locked inside my house, home etiquette and like grooming is self-respect. And so even when you're at home, like doing like a hair mask and making sure your hair is groomed and, you know, putting on some light makeup, you know, it's just like a form of self-respect. And I'm just now realizing that mommy always knows best. But enough with the talking. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a tinted face oil. Nobody wants to wear foundation at home. Or maybe you do want to wear foundation at home. I don't. I just hate the way that it feels. And I also don't love applying this with my hands, because if I apply it with my hands, I have to do like that, and then it gets all over my hands and then it gets all over everything else that I'm gonna touch. So we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna use a brush instead. So, this is the Sephora Collection 47 brush, and I'm just going to use this to pat it into the skin and blend it into the skin. Chung! Oh, it's not going to do it on this side. So as you can see, that just lightly evened out my skin tone. This is not full coverage at all. It's not even medium coverage. So it just lightly evened out my skin tone. And then next we're going to do concealer. So this is the Sephora Collection Clear and Cover Acne Treatment Cream Concealer with 2% salicylic acid. Looks like this, and it has a doe foot applicator, as you can see. And I'm using the color Amber, number 8. Now, the cool thing about this concealer is that it contains 2% salicylic acid. And for those of you that don't know, salicylic acid is a chemical exfoliant. It's a BHA, which stands for beta hydroxy acid. And basically the way that salicylic acid works is it penetrates the pores, clears everything out, and then unclogs the pores. That's a hyper simplistic explanation of what it does, but that's essentially what it does. So this product is really cool because it will reduce acne that you already have on your face, but it'll also prevent breakouts in the future because it has salicylic acid. So in a way, it's kind of like makeup and skincare in one product, which is really cool. As you can see, I have a little bit of acne right here on my forehead. So I need my mirror for this. There's no way I'm gonna do this on the screen. So I'm just gonna like that, and the cool thing about this is it has a soft matte finish, which is really important when you're covering up acne, because if you have any shininess to it, it's gonna show the texture. So I really like that this has a soft matte finish. So I just apply this to places that need it. And you could very well blend this out with your fingers. I'm just gonna use a brush. This is the Sephora Collection Precision Concealer. And the trick here is to lightly pat until it disappears. Or until it blends in with your skin, I should say. And honestly, if you wanted to, you could just use the concealer and just skip the tinted moisturizer and just use the concealer in spots where you need it. But because I'm taking photos today, I wanted a little bit more coverage. I love how well this blends into the skin. You can barely see those dark spots anymore. The best thing about this concealer is that it's very affordable. It's only $14 and you can buy it at Sephora.com. Also, because this contains salicylic acid, do not use this under your eyes. Use a different concealer for under your eyes. This is a spot concealer, so you want to use these on spots. So whether that's on pimples or on dark spots that you want to cover up and prevent future breakouts, that's where you use this concealer. The salicylic acid might be a little bit too harsh for the skin under the eyes. Now, for all of my girls with oily skin, you can leave your skin like this because you're gonna be at home anyway and you can just blot as needed. However, since I'm taking photos today, I do want to make myself a little bit more matte. So I'm just gonna take some powder and reduce some shine on my face. I'm not gonna lie, the shine was bothering me this whole time I was filming the beginning of this video. But now that we're getting this situated, oh my god, it looks so much better. All right, so we got a really clear base now, ladies. The next thing we're gonna do is eyebrows. So this is the Sephora Collection retractable brow pencil. I've talked about this on my channel before. I freaking love this thing. And we are just... Actually, I'm gonna take the Brow Volumizing Fiber Mascara first, just to fill in any sparse areas, and then I'm gonna go in with the pencil to create my shape. One thing I've learned about working in Hollywood is that when people look effortlessly beautiful, it's not really effortless. There's actually a lot of effort that goes into it. Next, I'm gonna take the Microblade Effect Brow Pen. I've also talked about this on my channel before. I love this product. I like to use it to create individual hairs to kind of make my brows look effortlessly full, you know what I mean? I love how natural this looks. Like, this actually looks like individual hairs. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is eyeliner. You can skip this and go straight to mascara if you want, but you guys know me. I love doing my little baby wing, so we're gonna do a little baby wing. Ah, look how cute she is. Look at that little baby. Ah, we love her. Ooh, this air conditioner is making my eyes drip. They're not at the same angle, but whatever. Sisters, not twins, right? Okay, now let's figure out something for these lashes. I usually get lash lifts, but because of the current state of the world, I can no longer get lash lifts. Because I usually get lash lifts, I don't own an eyelash curler. So I'm gonna give you guys a little hack. This might not work if your eyelashes are really, really straight, just because you might need like an actual tool for that. But this is what works for me, and it may work for some of you as well. So the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my mascara. I'm gonna put an even wet coat of this on. Now, very, very quickly, I'm gonna take a Q-tip and I'm just going to lift it and hold it for 10 seconds. It's really important to do this immediately after, while your mascara is still wet, so that it'll set curled. Look at the difference there, that's crazy. And then really quickly, get your Q-tip. And then I'm gonna take my mascara again and then do a quick layer on my bottom lashes. Oh, I forgot about my little mole. I have a beauty mark that I got from my mom, actually. She has it in like the same place, but sometimes when I apply foundation or like a tint on my face, it gets covered up. So I like to draw it back on with an eyeliner. Next, I'm going to take a really fun blush. Look at this color, it looks so good on brown skin. And then I'm gonna take, this is actually another Sephora collection brush. This is the Pro Small Blush Brush in the number 74. And I'm just gonna apply that. And I love blush. I love blush so much. So I'm gonna apply a lot of this actually. Also, if you apply more than what looks normal in person, it'll show up in photos really, really well. So in person, this looks a little crazy, but on camera, it barely shows up. And then I like to put a little bit on my nose. All right, last step, girls. Lip color. I much prefer a matte moment over a gloss. But there you have it, folks. That is how to do this really light, fresh, but pretty and put together makeup look for just like staying at home or, you know, staying at home and taking selfies. Hey! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more beauty videos, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!